Hello guys, and welcome back to another vlog. You say hello. God, I feel like I have so much to catch you up on. I was editing that vlog and I'm popping in really quickly to let you guys know because I was gonna tell you maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks, once swelling had gone down, but I feel like you can tell from this video that something's different on my face, and I feel like I may as well just explain it now and save any confusion. Like 4 days ago, I went and had Jaw Tight with Dr. Selena, which is a liposuction of this bit under your neck, or under your chin. I've always had a little double chin, and it especially comes out when my weight kind of fluctuates a little bit. So yeah, I've been debating that for like probably like a good like year and a half, and I gained that bit of weight last year, and I waited until I'd kind of like come back to my regular weight, which I'd say I'm kind of at the minute, and then yeah, decided to go and get it done. So I had a little bit of liposuction underneath my chin. By the way, I'm just gonna preface this and say I have zero filler in my face. I know everybody thinks I do, but I don't. I have no filler apart from my lips and Botox. That's all I have. Everything else was dissolved. But I went and got this liposuction done. So I do have a bit of swelling on this side of my face. It looks quite like squared off. It will not look like that in a few weeks. It's just because I'm swollen. In fact, I'm pretty raw to touch. It didn't hurt at all. If you guys have any questions about the process, I will go into it probably next week once swelling's gone down, and I can show you some like before and afters and things and really talk about it. But yeah, I'm very happy with the results already. I can see such a difference, especially kind of like here on this section of my face. It just feels a lot more sharp. This side of my face, in some of the clips you'll see I still have some of like the surgical like marker, like pen on the side of my face, which just takes its sweet time to come off. Yeah, like I say, very happy I did it. Really simple, easy process. 110% painless. Like, could not believe how painless it was. I mean, it felt weird, yes, and like if you weren't used to like the feeling of like a cannula or like fillers or whatever, I feel like you might find it a really odd, horrible sensation, but actually it was the most pain-free thing I've ever done. Like, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I am swollen, and especially like I say, this side of my face, you can see it kind of is bulging out quite a bit. So what I had was, it's called Jaw Tight, so it's liposuction and then skin tightening of where the fat was sucked out. Didn't film any of the process, wasn't ever intending to film it, but like I say, I was going to tell you guys about it next week and show you before and afters, but I feel like I'm definitely going to attract some comments from the way my jaw looks, so I'm just letting you know right now that is why I look swollen, and any questions leave them down below and I will go through them all next week with you. I am sorry for not posting a vlog last week. I did have a vlog filmed, well, not really filmed, but I have filmed clips, and to be honest, I've just been really like, I don't want to start this vlog off negatively, but I have been feeling really crap recently, and I don't know what it is. It's just I'm struggling with like a lot of really down days and feeling really low, and I think there's a couple of reasons why, but I just couldn't get it together last week and ended up not posting at all, which makes me sad because I hate missing vlogs. Then, like I said, I'd filmed a couple of days, but to put them all into a vlog together, like, they just didn't make sense. It was all very sporadic and little clips here and there of like certain days. It wouldn't have made a good vlog for you guys. So anyway, feeling much better this week. I actually started my therapy again yesterday with Lucy, which feels really nice, and already just from one session I feel like my head is so much clearer and just feel a little bit more in a good headspace and happy, and yeah, but I don't know, I feel like there's just a lot going on at the minute. You want to go down? Yeah, so I feel like I just went away like the whole summer and then moved house, got a puppy, and then I feel like the dust just like settled and I just felt really lost, and I was like, this just I don't know, I just lost my way. It's really not like me to be having multiple down days. It kind of felt like, you know, that week before your period where you just feel like miserable. It feels nice to be back in therapy. I haven't done proper therapy since I finished in January, I think it was, or December, and then I had a little top up in like March. So I'm gonna do like maybe a month or 2 months and just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if you know what therapy's like, you'll get it. Sometimes you just need this like reset moment, neutral sounding board. Yeah, I always am just shocked at like how how good you feel even just after like a session. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing, but yeah, feeling good. The dogs are good. Yodi is such a little angel, honestly, like obsessed with him. But to be honest, Biggie is just, he's not there yet. He is not happy with Yodi being in the house. I did kind of think it would take maybe like a week, maybe like 10 days, but we've had Yodi for 2 weeks now. And I mean, Biggie's like fine, he's in the same room as him. We won't let Yodi out of the pen when Biggie is in the kitchen with him, just because Biggie is just, he's not being aggressive per se, like he's not growling, he's not snarling, he's not barking, but just I know his energy so well and I know his like cues, and I can just see like he's really tense. If Yodi is out the pen ever, like Biggie's just like stands really still. Don't you piddle, go on your mat, go on your busy mat. Yeah, that has been a little bit stressful. We're just doing the introduction like as slowly as physically possible. We've let them like meet, as in Yodi out the cage and Biggie up in the kitchen, maybe like 3 times now, and it's not like they're playing together. They don't, well, but Yodi tries, but Biggie just doesn't want to play with him, isn't interested in him, other than looking at him like in a very unhappy way. So that's been a little bit stressful for us, just trying to manage that and also make sure the puppy gets a puppy life, you know. So we've gone around to Johnny's family quite a lot and he's hanging out with all the dogs around there and like getting him outside, and he's got his second vax next week, so then we can get him out for like walks and things, which I think will help Biggie as well, getting them both like outside on a leash together on a walk. But yeah, I think he's peeing, hold on. Okay, pee is cleaned up. What was I saying? So yeah, it has been, I think that's been a lot of stress recently, which is probably why I haven't really picked up the camera that much. And also I know I said to you guys, like, if you want to see a puppy vlog, like you're gonna have to wait, but honestly I didn't end up filming one because there wasn't too much to film, and trying to manage the 2 dogs, I couldn't film like him and Biggie like interacting and playing and like their first proper meeting, and it was all just a very, very different experience to what it was like when we took Biggie home to Bean. In hindsight, maybe we would have seen this coming, but I feel like Biggie was in such a good place. Like if you guys have followed the whole thing with Biggie, he has been, I mean, I love him to pieces, don't get me wrong, but he has been quite a difficult dog. And we got into a place where he was like, he's great, he likes humans, he doesn't bother with other dogs, he's really friendly, like we just thought he was in like the perfect position for a little friend. And I'm sure he will get there in time. Like I've read online, I've spoke to so many of you girls on Instagram, and all of you are saying like your dogs were the same and it just took time. But yeah, it's just not been like the like fairy tale experience that I had in my head, or that I had with Bean and Biggie. But then, I mean, you look at Biggie as a dog and you look at Bean as a dog, they're like opposite ends of the scale. I'm trying to just take it slowly and stay positive. I think we'll get there maybe in like a couple weeks time. But like I say, there wasn't much to film for that vlog, so that didn't end up going out either. But Yodi is great. He's doing so well. He's such a gorgeous little boy. He's so calm and gentle and just like a really happy dog. We're getting him out as much as possible. Took him out to the pub last night. Obviously held him the whole time because he's not had his vax. Or actually put him in like a Biggie's little like car seat thing when we're at the pub. And yeah, just trying to get him out as much as possible, because I think that's where we like royally messed up with Biggie, because it was locked down. We couldn't get him out into like many social situations until I think he was maybe like 4 or 5 months old. And I think a lot of the way he was acting when he was grown stemmed from the like not having great interaction as a puppy. So yeah, we're doing everything we can to get Yodi out and about and meeting other dogs and being with other humans. That has been where a lot of my energy has been going for the last 2 weeks. But like I say, I think we're getting there. Every day is an improvement, right? So I just have to keep faith that in like 2-3 weeks, he'll be fine. And then in terms of the little clips I got last week, so much of it is just unusable and boring for you guys, but there's a few days I'm gonna put in. The first day is when I got my hair done. So I went to SJ Forbes and I had a full extension refit. I didn't realize that my extensions had actually gone really, really brassy. So when I got my new hair and held it up against the old hair, I was like, oh my God, the color is so bad on the current ones. I think from being on holiday and in the chlorine and in the sun and suntan lotion and stuff. So yeah, I went to SJ Forbes, which I'll pop in here. I'm parked up at the hair salon. I've put on Instagram that I'm heading here. I put you there. Yeah, And everyone's messaging me going, oh my god, are you going short? Are you going short? I know, it scares me because like I really want to do like a long bob, like real texture, just kind of like loose waves, like maybe like here. But I just know I'm gonna hate it. And maybe I'll like it for like a couple of weeks and then I'll hate it. And also I'm gonna need like a good amount of extensions in, because with my hair shorter I feel like I really need thickness then to give it like the look I want. And then also I've just been thinking about this over the few weeks. When I get my hair short, like short, I can't do like a nice sleek bun like I'm doing now. I always get like spiky bits, so that's really annoying. But I'll show you in there. I think I'm definitely going shorter, and I'm definitely getting all new extensions, and I'm gonna say I really don't want like hardly any dye on my actual hair, which is what I've done for the last like, I think the last like 3 times maybe. We just do like very slight touch-ups at the front. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see what Hayley says. So all of my extensions are out. I've been really working on like growing out my dye and also getting my hair really healthy again, so and after this time I'm going to keep it all my natural colour. So this is one of the extensions that I use. Like, it's pretty much the same colour as my hair. So this is one of the blends we use, and then we also use this lighter colour. So I'm going to have a nice like mix of the darker and the lighter today, and then next time I'm going to go a bit darker, I think. But yeah, and also keep dye minimal around the top. So maybe just top up these little bits here. Yeah, I didn't show you my hair when I got home because with the microbead extensions, which is what I have, they look so good once they've been washed, but you can't wash them for like 3 days from when they've been fit. I could have picked up the camera and showed you on Sunday last week, but then it's just, like I say, been very low this last week. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you it now. So I love it so much. I was talking to you guys about going a little bit shorter and maybe a little bit darker, but I ended up with this, which is pretty much, I'd say, like the colour that I always, the colour and style and cut that I like always go for at the minute. So my natural hair, you would have seen, is quite short. Really been working on that, but it's got so healthy compared to where it was a little while ago. I think there's a multitude of reasons as to why my hair kind of took this hit for like, it was maybe like 6 months worth. It just went really bad. Number one, I basically fried off like a section like here from a hair tool that I used on a setting that was way too hot. Didn't even like realize. I mean, I think GHDs sit at like 180. This tool was like 230, I think. And I cranked it right up, and I did the curl, drop, you know that method? Which you're kind of holding the heat on your hair for quite a while. Anyway, I did it like every day for like 2 weeks, and this front section of my hair literally just, it was like a shelf, and then it went down. So that I had to get that to grow back out. I don't know, I think maybe my hair just needed a break from the colour for a while. So like I say, I've been laying off the colour loads for like a good, I think like, again, like 6-7 months now. And yeah, just a few other reasons. But anyway, it's really in a good place now. We obviously cut a good couple inches off it every time I go in, just to get like all that dead ends off. So it does look really short, but it is growing faster. And then all of my length, and I'd say 99% of my color, comes from my extensions. So we only did, I think we did 6, you'll have seen in the time lapse, but I only did like 6, maybe 7 foils on my actual hair. So you see like this blonde around my front, and then we did kind of some like under my hair. But basically very minimal hair dye, and then I get all my color and length from my extensions. So yeah, really love it. We use the 2 blends of extensions. They're Easy Locks micro beads, and I use 3 packets, which is 20, 40, 60 strands. But this time, so usually when I get 3 packets, I kind of equal out the 2 colors, and I would use equal amounts of both. But this time we did 2 of the darker color and 1 of the lighter color. So it is a little bit darker than I would have had it for summer, because for summer I had 2 darker, 2 lighter. But yeah, so this is it from the back. I'm still trying to figure out which JHD tool I'm vibing with at the minute. Today I just went back to using straighteners to wave it, but I'm just not sure if I don't know, it kind of looks, actually, do you know what, it looks fine. It just looks a little bit too perfect. And then I love using like a thicker barrel and just like wrapping the hair around. But where I have this shorter hair, it doesn't wrap very well around the thickness of the barrel. So I only really get like one kind of kink, and then it kind of looks a little bit too much like my hair and extensions. But yeah, anyway, so that's my hair. I'm very happy. I think I mentioned in the video, but if not, Hayley does my color, my cut, my extensions, and she also owns the salon. She's just the best. She goes or operates from the Egham salon and also the Windsor salon. I just go to whichever one she's at on my appointment. Yeah, really happy. And then the next bit of footage I got was building the bed, I think. So we finally had our bed arrive from Dusk. You guys know how much I love Dusk. I love Dusk bedding, like all my spare room bedding's Dusk, our bedroom's Dusk. We have a mix of like, we've got a White Company set and a Dusk set and a TL Love Luxury set. All three are amazing. TL and White Company are like the real luxurious, expensive sets. Dusk is much more affordable, but the quality is so good. Honestly, it's insane. I have spent so much money on Dusk over the years. In fact, I don't think I've ever worked with them before, but on the bed, I did very kindly get gifted it, which I'm very excited about, and I love it. I was a little bit nervous. You'll see all this, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna put the footage in now, and then I'll talk to you about it afterwards. Guys, it's a very exciting day because behind me is our bed and mattress, which has finally arrived. We have been waiting on this for like a good couple weeks. Thanks! And yeah, it finally arrived, so we can actually get up into our master bedroom probably by Friday. I'm waiting on, it's Thursday today. We're gonna build it today, and then I'm waiting on my bedding coming. I ordered some really nice bedding from Dusk, and then I also have some bits from White Company. So I reckon by like tomorrow night we'll be fully moved in here, and then that means I can go through the rest of like, this looks worse than it is, but the last of the boxes, and then the house will pretty much be sorted apart from like updates as we go, like if we get a new sofa or whatever. But yeah, very excited to move in here. Are you excited?
So excited, honey.
I'm very excited. So yeah, we got it from Dusk. It's an ottoman, which I need because you guys know I have so much stuff. But I just find ottomans are so great for like storing winter clothes and summer clothes in the wrong seasons. So yeah, this is it. It is a bit stressful. We've got to build it ourselves. I've never built a bed before.
Built a bed before.
Have you? Not an ottoman though, have you?
I built that one which you've been sleeping in the spare room. I built that, and it's got all the storage
No,
underneath.
you didn't.
I did.
The guys came and set that up.
No, that's mine from my flat.
No, it's not. That's the one that we had in our master.
Oh, the spare one.
Yeah, we binned it. Your old one.
Yeah, but that had storage underneath and everything. That was complicated because it had to lift up.
Well, I'll
This
let.
would be a piece of cake.
Can you hear the puppy? No, Biggs. Shall I keep him in here? I work on the whole separation anxiety shebang with the puppy. So he's downstairs right now, and Biggs is with us, but he is yapping and yapping and yapping and screaming. But we'll go and see him in a minute. So anyway, ready to build?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. If I ever live in a house that doesn't have like so many stairs in it, it's the only thing that's kept me fit. Oi, for the last.
He's just had a bite of the bloody wood. Took a little chunk out of it.
But he's just
He's
acting. He's acting like Yodi, isn't he?
No, he's acting a fool.
No, he's doing all like puppy stuff, like chewing everything, and you're being crazy.
You're a stronger mouth, buddy.
I don't know. Do you reckon we should put Biggie down whilst Jodie's in the pen? Like, I don't think they're going to do anything. They've left them on their own loads today. Anyway, we unpackaged the flat pack, and then I decided I need a wine for this. So, I don't know. It looks like a lot of steps, but not complicated steps. So guys, since we've got Yodi, I don't know if Biggie's put weight on.
Oh, it's so heavy.
We can't believe it. Like, even Johnny's
Well,
picking him up. Let me see that.
Took a bloody chunk out of it.
Oh, Biggs, why are you acting like that? Anyway, I don't know what's happened to this boy. I reckon he started taking steroids because he is...
No, he's had 17,000 treats a day.
Yeah, but he's not fat, he's just muscly. I don't know if we've just got used to how tiny Yodi is, but like...
No, he weighs like 20 kilograms.
The weight of him is in... But he's not chubby, look.
No, but he's so thick.
Yeah. Because I think you did about 90% of that. I love this bed so much. Like, so much. The only issue I have... Can you guys see me? Hold on. I'm going to come around. The only issue I have... Obviously, the mattress isn't on it yet. But it's low. Like, it's quite a low bed. The mattress is going to, like, double the height. But our other bed is double the height without the mattress. So, I ordered, like, a quilt and things the other day. But I actually went for an Emperor. This is a Super King. I went for an Emperor size quilt, but now I think that's going to be too long, but that's all problems that could be sorted out another day. What do you say? Yeah, I'll just return it. And then also, I'm really excited because I feel like this, underneath this bed, is going to be my winter clothes, and then Christmas decorations can go under there. And that'll free up. What?
You have so many clothes, it's
no,
going to fill it up by itself.
I have 2 of those bags. That's it. I literally have... I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, but I have on the last vlog. I literally got rid of like 4 or 5 bags full of stuff. Isabella's putting it on Vintage, yeah. So I felt this might be like the Christmas winter bed for storage, but it's not very high.
We'll see that one. There's a mattress on it.
No, I mean the space for storage.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love the colour of it. I'm going to show you it properly once it's all like made and stuff, but like I'm obsessed. It's always a risk ordering beds online and like just if it's going to work in the space, if the colour is going to be right, but I love it. Do you love it?
It's lovely.
I feel like this is also the style you wanted for the old house, isn't it? With that panelling.
Oh. I can't remember.
Good input. Okay, we're going to put... God, we've got so much rubbish in this house. Oh, the rubbish guys are coming tomorrow, don't they?
I know, that's why I was thinking.
They're not going to take everything. We'll have to do 2 bags. The amount of cardboard in this house from like beds, IKEA, wardrobes, tables, the bench at the table, that's just crazy. You want to push it back?
Yeah.
Are you over it? You can tell you're over it.
It's done, hun.
Okay, let's push it back.
Were you not going to go from side?
No. I'll go
You
from
can push
here.
it.
Yeah, I did. That's how I took it out. Pull it back.
If you are silly enough to build this yourself, you should get one of these torque wrench. It literally made it probably sped up.
Whatever
up by an
that
hour.
thing is, you
Torque
need
wrench.
that because that saved us like shaved an hour off, I'd say.
Yeah.
Took us 2.5 hours to build it, by the way. I've timed it. But I would say you could easily build that. It's pretty foolproof, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy to build. It's just
bit time. Yeah. Like if I was doing it on my own, I'd definitely get a TaskRabbit guy. But me and Johnny definitely.
Well, you need 2 people.
Yeah, you'd need 2. So either do TaskRabbit or rope your boyfriends in with their toolbox. Got a mattress from Dusk as well, by the way. It looked really good. I can't report back, but I will over the next couple of vlogs and let you know how it is. And I also have my eye on some Dusk bedside tables, chest of drawers, which I don't know if we actually need a chest of drawers in here. We do already have one. But Dusk furniture is so nice. They have so many good bits. I can't believe it. So not only can you get your bedding on there now, you can get your bed and your... Do they have sofas or have I made that up? I think they got... Yeah, they do. They have sofas and like armchairs, poofs, and like bedroom furniture. Really, really good.
That's heavy, isn't it?
Heavy. I can't go any further
This is
back.
top quality footage, nice. Biggie! What's that?
So dramatic.
I don't know, that was a warning. I thought it was going to fucking explode and just go pfft.
Why does that look way bigger than our bed downstairs?
It's not headboard.
The instructions literally say get 2 adults, like roll on it. I think the other way. You stay off. Watch my extension. Oh, I love it.
How could that possibly be a 2-person job?
That's going to extend up like a good amount. Cool. Job well done.
That's definitely like that. Whoosh, whoosh. Hush.
Okay, the bed is built. I will probably just talk to you guys tomorrow because honestly I'm so hot and I'm so tired. And we need to let the mattress come up to its natural state. And then when my bedding arrives and all that, which should be tomorrow, I will show you like the whole bed transformation. But for today, the bed is complete. So yeah, with the bed, I was actually really nervous because I did order samples from Dusk for the colors. But impatient me, I'd ordered the bed actually before the samples arrived, and I just kind of went off gut instinct and I went for a colour called Ecru. And I feel like when you order Ecru, sometimes you can risk it having like a yellow tinge to it. Like, you know when cream is not cream, it's like creamy yellow. So I was very, very worried it would have that kind of like tint. But no, it is the most perfect colour. I love it so much. I think it's the most perfect bed for in there. Also have ordered so much, and it's not gifted, but I ordered so much bedding off Dusk on like Tuesday, and it paid for next day delivery, and it is with Every, the delivery company. If you're in the UK, I'm sure you know them. But they just don't deliver to my house. Like, they do not deliver to my house. I keep having to send parcels down to Liv's house. They always just, they take pictures of like my front gate and then say they couldn't get access, but they don't ring the bell, and it's just doing my head in. So anyway, this Dusk parcel has been on delay with Every since, I think since Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's now Saturday. So that's annoying because I ordered that all to come the day or day before the bed arrived, to get it all washed so we could get it all in the bed, but I'm still waiting for that, which is really, really, really annoying. That's kind of you up to speed. Not much has happened this week either. Like I say, the most important thing this week was I started therapy, which I feel very happy about. Still trying to get the dogs to where they should be. We're taking Biggie out tonight to this thing called Paw Paddock. I'll tell you about that later, and I'm so excited. And then today is just really an at-home day, continuing getting things sorted, and yeah, so I have a lot of boxes to unbox with you. Lots of things I've ordered for the house. Oh my god, wait, another thing I didn't even film last week. Again, see, this is, I don't want to go on about being like in low moods, but it's not unusual that I get them, but last week was very kind of unusual. It's just too long of a period to have it, but it does happen, and it's usually around my PMS, like I say. But like last week, so many little changes happened upstairs in my office, which I'll show you, and my dressing room, and it just would have, I look back and I'm like, I wish I just picked the camera up and filmed it for you guys. But I don't know, when you're in that headspace, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I know I'm only technically talking to my camera, but it feels like you're being sociable, and when I'm in that headspace, like I just can't be sociable. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, the office is pretty much complete, which I'm very excited about, and I think I showed you the dressing room in the last vlog with the dressing table and all that. So yeah, we're getting there. I also have like lamps arriving. I want to order some mirrors, and I feel like we're just slowly getting there. Now that the bed is in that room, it feels like we're kind of putting the wheels on motion for like the last bit of the house to really get livable in, and then yeah, we're good to go. So anyway, like I say, I have ordered quite a few bits. I'm going to show you some now and some as we go through the weekend. First things first, I have a really exciting trip next week with Elizabeth Arden. I went away with them this time last year, and I'm going away with them again this year. It's just an overnight in the Cotswolds, and I'm not sure who's going, but last year there was a really great group of girls, and I do know for sure that Freya is going this year, so that'd be nice to see her. I haven't seen her, I think, since I left London. Dress code is a touch of pink. We've got a really lovely dinner planned, and you guys know I love a bit of pink around the house, but I don't own any clothing really that's pink. So I didn't want to spend too much money on anything that I wouldn't wear again, so I went on Zara and I found a couple options for some tops. And I will try these on with you, maybe this vlog, but otherwise next week when I'm actually like packing to go away. But I just arrived, so I thought I'd show you what I got. Do you know what? I think it's kind of worked in my favor that the Barbie movies just come out, or whenever it came out, because every store you go on has some cute pink bits, which, or maybe stores always had cute pink bits and I just wasn't looking for them. But I didn't want to go like fuchsia or anything like that. So I went for this. This is 2 options. I'll only wear one, obviously. But this little top from Zara, very kind of plain. I thought it was just cute, just a slightly high little neckline. And then look at these sleeves. I think they're so pretty. Look how beautiful. I think that's so stunning. So I was thinking, and then it's got a little button on the back, but I was thinking, actually this is a size, yeah, medium. I think the top was actually meant to sit, not cropped, but fairly like on your hips. So I went for a size up just so I could kind of tuck it in a little bit more and have that like hanging over vibe. But I am thinking cream, high-waisted, straight leg tailor trousers and then some nude heels, and this would be really cute. I just think the sleeves are beautiful. And do you know what, if I don't wear this at the event, which I think I'm going to wear this one, but if I don't, I think I will actually keep this because I think it'll be cute on holiday. And the second option is kind of like a fail-safe, like if that one didn't work, this one will work, is just this little silky shirt, which I already own in black and white and multicolored, and now I have it in the pink, but it's just your classic little shirt. It's got quite a nice like wide open front, which is kind of sexy. I really love like the silk from Zara. I feel like it really like hangs on your body and just, I don't know, it's just this is a really beautiful shirt. So if you're after like a nice silky shirt, I'm gonna link it because get it in all the colors, it's great. And I went for a medium. Next thing I have is another fur ball. You can probably, yeah, there's my other one. I've had that one for years. I think I bought it when we just moved to London, and it's great, but the Biggie has knocked it off the side so many times because he knows you can get treats in it. So you remember in the old house, my little TV unit, it would sit on there. When we went out for dinner, he would just like knock it off and eat all the treats. So I think that the sensors are kind of broken in it, which is annoying because like Yodi one night out of his pen and we weren't sure how he did it because there's no way he can get like over the top of the pen. So yeah, it went on the fur ball and it missed it. It didn't pick up what he'd done. It just like was blank. And I think that like the sensors are slightly knocked and not broken because it picks up humans all the time. It picks up everything in the daylight, but just little things when it's dark, it doesn't. So I went on to get a new one and I saw they have like the new version, which is like this year's version, but you can basically, like it spins. So if I need to like spin the camera around, I can do that from my phone, which I think is great. If you have a puppy and you don't have a fur ball, like honestly, just get one. It makes your life so much easier, makes you feel so much less stressed when you're going out or like leaving them for an hour. Even with Biggie, like I just like to have eyes on him throughout the day, especially in London. I think I had like anxiety about, you know, you guys know I got a little bit weird about living in London. It was just like that extra security that I would have. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna set that up later, which will be nice. And then I have a couple more things. The first, I got some bits for our pantry cupboards. Because right now it is an absolute tip in there, everything's just shoved in. So I got some bits on Amazon. Also, I'm wearing this new outfit from H&M. It's a little cardigan and trouser set, but it's such nice quality. The trousers are like really thick. I don't know, I just think it's really, really nice. I'll leave it down below. I did a big H&M order, which I'm gonna film for Wednesday. Actually, do you know what? I've done quite a lot. I've done H&M order, I did a New Look order, and White Company order. Lots of nice bits that I will share them with you. Well, White Company I'll share here, but the other ones I'll share on Wednesday. But like I say, it's just a little cupboard that we have for our pantry. Like cupboard with shelves in it. So it's fine, it works without having anything in it, but I just think it's nice to have like some organisation in there. Kind of cute. Just to organise bits and bobs I'm going to do today. So like pasta, soup, potatoes, whatever else. I got 4 of them, so I'm gonna do that at some point. So I got these, actually, do you know what? I searched high and low for nice bowls for Biggie. He eats raw meat, so he needs like stainless steel bowls. And I found these not on the high street, which I don't think I've been on for like 10 years. It's from a brand called Poppy and Pooch. You've not seen these yet, have you? Have I shown you them? Wow, they're heavy. Okay, so this is what they look like. They're like ceramic, what would you call that? Like concrete almost? ceramic.
Feels like concrete.
Yeah, heavy duty. And then, like I was saying, this just pops out, so we can stick these in the dishwasher, which he needs. Why do you need these kind of bowls for raw meat?
Because of bacteria.
Dishwasher safe. So yeah, I thought they're pretty, aren't they? They kind of clip in too. Do you like them?
Yeah.
I think I ordered them too, I should have. So yeah, that's his little bowls, which I think are cute.
I thought you were getting the flat face ones.
No, he doesn't need them.
He knows he's got a flat face.
No, these are fine. Do you want to put them down? Oh my god, he's going to love them, isn't he? Put them down.
What do you mean?
Where his balls would be.
Well, we've got that one.
Yeah. We need to put that in the tip pile.
Well, I think good idea. More changes. Like that.
It's just a bowl. I don't think he's going to freak out about that.
Well, why? He eats from it twice a day. For the last
Nah, he won't. Yeah, I told them about what Biggie's been like. A little bit stressful.
Yeah.
We'll get there though. Yeah, so I got that for Biggs, and then this is the pantry. I'll show you. Like right now, it's such a mess, so don't judge. But down here is just our pantry. So I'm going to make some kind of sense of that. I also need to get something for the Hoover to, not the Hoover, what's that? The toaster to sit on, because you're getting crumbs like everywhere. So I think maybe some kind of just like mat that I can pull out and shake out every couple of days or weeks. Look at his eyes, stop moving them. Yodi! Yodi! He definitely doesn't know his name yet, does he? Yodi!
Whistle for him.
That looks so much better. They actually have a whole shelf free down here, which is good. Also, I don't know if I've given you guys the final update on this table yet. So, first of all, our bench came in, which I think looks really nice. We're trying to find 4 chairs for where the black ones are, but having no luck, to be honest. I'm really not sure. I really don't know if I've told you guys this already, so if I have, I apologise. So in the end with Cox & Cox, what happened was, if I can sit you down. Yeah, first of all, they were an absolute nightmare to try and get a hold of. We just passed around and passed around and passed around. And in the end, finally got a hold of someone, and she was like, okay, well, basically, what we can do is they kept doing this thing of like, we can offer you £100 voucher to spend in store or online on store, and we'll give you £50 to get it fixed yourself. And I'm thinking like, I've never in my life been offered money to go and get a piece of furniture fixed. Anyway, so my battery's literally flashing at me, so let me be quick with this one. So that was that. Anyway, it kind of was like, do you know what? I want a full refund, and I want you to come and collect. So I either want a full refund or I want you to come and collect the table and replace it. And they basically were like, if we collect the table, we'll give you a refund, we can't resend out a piece of furniture to you. And I was like, why not? Can you not just send me a new table? And they were like, well, the problem is that it's out of stock now. It's not out of stock, I'm literally on the website. I can buy it if I wanted to buy it, like right there. But we had bought it when it was on sale, or there was like a discount going on. So I think that I don't know, basically I think what they were trying to do is refund us and make us spend money again on the same table and have to pay an extra like £300, which I was like, I'm not doing. So in the end, she was like, I'll come get it for you, and that's that. So we were like, what should we do, what should we do? Like, do we want to just keep it at the discounted price and get it fixed? Because to be fair, like you can fix it. Like I can put a drill in it if it needs a drill, and I can just kind of like to be honest, it is broken, like don't get me wrong, it's very not acceptable, but we can fix it. But it's just like, I don't know, we spent like £1,200 on it, and like for it to arrive broken, and for them to take, I think it was like close to 2 weeks of me trying to get a hold of someone. Like sometimes I'd call and then they'd be like, what's your order number? I'd give them my order number, they'd put me on hold for 10 minutes. Next times I'd call, I'd say, what's the order number? And they'd say, we don't have an order for you, like there's no history of your orders. And I'm like, so then and then they would stop answering the phone to me like in that time period. So when they put me on hold after 10 minutes, I'd hang up and call again. they would just like keep letting it ring. So then if I called on a withheld number, they would answer, and I was like, that's so cheeky. Like they're obviously trying to avoid me as a customer. So yeah, do not recommend. Awful customer service, which is such a shame because we love the table and the bench is perfect, right? Like, but if just not good. And then to be fair, I read the reviews and they were all kind of saying similar things. But I don't know, I just didn't expect that from Cox & Cox. I really thought they were a good company. So anyway, we've decided to keep it. They gave us I think they did £200 gift voucher and £200 like refund, something like that in the end. So yeah, that's that. So we're heading out with the pig, the big pig, to Paw Paddock, which I mentioned earlier, but I didn't tell you what it is. So basically, I watched this girl on YouTube called Demi Donnelly. I love her vlogs, and she has 2 whippets, I think it is, and she always talks about how she like rents out a field for them to go and walk in, and it always like confused me, how can you like rent a field? Anyway, we were driving back from where?
Picking the puppy up.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
it was only the other day.
We've only had him, listen, we've got him 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't, I promise you, it was literally like 3 days ago.
No, it was at least a week ago.
Where was we going?
Where were we a week ago?
Did we go to London or something?
Probably when we went to Leeds.
Oh yeah, I told them it's fine.
Yeah.
And to Leeds, because that's where I got my chin thing done. We drove past this thing, I saw a sign and it said Paw Paddock, and I thought, oh, I wonder what that is. Anyway, googled it, and it's not the same company, I don't think, because I think they're only operating like southwest. Is that right? Southwest England?
Southeast.
Southeast, I don't know.
No, southwest.
But same concept. So you can, there's like loads and loads and loads of enclosed fields around us. There's like 3 or 4 around us, really, isn't there?
Yeah, within 15 minutes.
Yeah. And you can pay, I think, was it £6 for the hour, or was that for
11 quid for an hour?
£11 for 55 minutes, and you can take your dog into this fully enclosed massive like field basically for them to run in. Some of them have like agility courses, like fresh water, I think it said. Like, I just thought it was the best idea ever. So it actually was really booked up, which is crazy.
What's that?
But it's 6 PM, well 10 to 6, so we're heading there now with Biggie, because I think that is just the...
Is that the only slot? Is that the only slot I could get?
Yeah.
No, but
Did he just fart?
No, it's the farm stuff that's going on. I don't know how many times you're not in London anymore. I can't even speak to me.
Yeah, I just think it is like the best thing that we could have found for Biggie, because he doesn't mind being on the leash, but like I want him to like run free and like just get all that energy out, and just like, I don't know, I think he's gonna have the best time. You're only allowed 1 dog, or like one owners per session, so there's not going to be any other dogs there, no other people, which, I mean, obviously it's good for him to keep interacting and seeing other dogs and things, but whoops, it's just nice for us to be... Are we going on the motorway? Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, we don't have to. Is this the right one?
Yeah.
There was... I'm going to go the other way, which I saw, which is straight on, because then you don't get on the motorway.
Okay. Obviously we're going to take him on normal walks still, and like he'll get socialisation and meet other people and stuff like that, but I just think for him to have... That's going to fly, isn't it? Yeah. For him to have just this hour or 2 hours a week doing these sessions, like just being able to like run free and have fun, I think it's going to be so good for him. Biggie!
This is where all the dogs are marked, isn't it? You got everything.
Huh?
You got everything?
Yeah. Run free!
What?
No way. Go! Come on! Go, go, go! Like, if any of you have a dog that can't be let off leash in public, you'll understand my excitement here.
Throw nuts.
That was a cricket. No, what was that? Underarm.
Don't know. On your head.
If this isn't just Biggie to a T. We've been here for like, what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? And I can't even talk about it because it freaks me out. He's pulled the dew claw, the one that's like high up. The thumb claw. And he's bleeding. I mean, it's not like crazy, but he's got a lot of blood. but he doesn't seem in pain, which is what I've heard. They're not in pain from it, but it can cause really bad infections, so you need to like get it cleaned ASAP and gauze it up. I think I might call the emergency vets, you know. Guys, what a day. No, called our emergency vet and they were like, we think you should come in just in case, because they can get really bad, the claws can get really badly infected. So went in, and because it had like the emergency hours had like just started, we were like the second people in there. Anyway, they got a look at it and they said the nail's cracked or snapped, but the nail bed isn't. So he's on this like anti-inflammatory medicine for like 5 days or 3 days, and he's got a cone to wear for a couple days as well. He seems fine, to be honest. Like, he is licking it a little bit, but he doesn't seem in pain, which is good.
He's cleaned all the blood up, but I've not seen him touch it since, have you?
No, but he's been distracted though. He's been in the vet in the car now eating.
Get the bottle.
Yeah, and then the vet said if it bleeds again, put a cold compression on it, and if it gets, like, if we think he's like pulled it again, then take him back in. Like, worst case scenario, they'd have to sedate him and take the claw out, but it's not at that stage yet, so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and his view was very much the chance of infection are tiny, and, which is what this is, but also, I forgot what I was talking about.
The vet said it's not going to get any worse than it already is at this point.
It's not going to get any
unless
worse
he
than it
hurts
already
it again.
is. Yeah.
But I'm just glad we went, because otherwise, also he said like, no, don't bandage it and do any of that. But when we read online, the first thing it said was put antiseptic basically and then bandage it with gauze. So we would have done the complete wrong thing. Good morning. Good morning. You're crazy. Goody. Yodi. Biggie is feeling fine, to be honest. I think that cone, we just could not put that cone on him. It was far too big. Like, he couldn't even walk, but the smaller size of the cone wouldn't fit around his neck because he's got a huge neck. So we've had to just keep an eye on him. We've just popped him in his cage upstairs. God, my throat, hold on. Just popped him in his cage with the door open in our bedroom last night, just so we could like keep an eye on him and not have him in the bed, because I didn't want blood everywhere in the bed. But he seems fine, which is good. And Johnny's got a better look at it today because he's like cleaned it up, and it's like cracked pretty far down, but it's still attached. So I think it will just fall off in its own time. But God, yeah, I feel bad for him. Little piggy is doing well. Say good morning. You say good morning. He's got out the habit of, he used to like, he's got his cage and his pen, right? And then we leave the door open, so he's the pen as well for nighttime for poos and drinking his water and stuff. But he, for the first like 10 days, would poop on the puppy pad in the pen and then just like stand in it and get it everywhere. But the last couple nights, we've either had no poops in the pen, or he has pooped and like not stood on it, which is really good progress. It is. So yeah, anyway, it's Sunday. I'm just having a coffee, a very well needed coffee. I have a really good routine in the mornings at the minute, which is nice. Even though I've got him, which really like adds on to the routine, but it's just, I've kind of got it nailed down. I've done their breakfast, had my Simprove and my collagen, and I'm gonna have this coffee, and then I have one more coffee, and then I go and get ready for the day. And I'm gonna make the bed up today upstairs so that I can see if the quilt is the right size. Otherwise I need to return that to White Company probably tomorrow afternoon. And then I also want to show you the office and things like that, and little improvements we've done up there. And then that'll be it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and I'll chat to you when I'm looking a little bit more human. Guys, have you ever seen such a big White Company box? This thing is literally huge. My dust bedding still hasn't arrived. I don't know where, I don't even know. I think Every might have lost it, to be honest, which is very annoying. But like I said, I bought all my like decorative stuff, and I want to get that on the bed so I can see if it's like the right size. So I'm gonna like fake make the bed, put the duvet on and the cushions, and then put this on top and see what it looks like. So I thought I'd show you what I picked up. First things first, I feel like this is smaller than, no. Okay, this is the White Company Indulgence candle. So it's like the really, really big botanical one. Oh wait, that way. Oh, it smells so good. We had our one of this for, why does that feel smaller? Who knows? We had our one for like 3 years, and then we finished it last year, and I wanted to get a new one, but it was completely sold out from like November, I think. So this year I thought I'd better get ahead of the game and just pick one up early. It smells so good. So yeah, I got that, and then the rest of it is all bedding. This collection is called the Belgravia collection. I actually got some discount because I had a £200 voucher that I got for Christmas last year. For Christmas I always get vouchers for like Space NK, White Company, John Lewis, where else? Just like wherever, and then when I need something throughout the year I can use it. So I had a £200 gift voucher, which really helped with the price of this. I'm worried this is going to look the wrong colour next to the bed. Okay, anyway, I got 2 of the big dress pillows. Then I got a medium pillow, and I got all the cushion inserts as well. This is the big quilt, but like I said, I got this in the Emperor size, and this bed is a lot shorter than our other bed, so I'm really not sure if it's going to work. I'm also really concerned about the colour of this. If maybe I should have gone for something more white. Came in this little tote bag, which I think is cute. So like I say, I'm going to like fake make the bed and then dress some of the stuff and see if the colours look good. Okay, so I'm very happy with this. I actually pulled this up a little bit further and I think it looks fine. It obviously needs to steam until it looks pristine. So I'm going to keep the Emperor, and then obviously imagine these all had nice ironed pillowcases on. And I love it. I think it's really, really nice. Haven't done a very good craft shop there. What I will say though is I think I need more dress cushions. So I do actually have, let me just show you this fabric up close because it's so beautiful. Really gorgeous. This is kind of like the one we have downstairs, apart from this trim is all, actually this is kind of like velour downstairs, and so is this bit, and it's so heavy, like I literally cannot lift that quilt in one section, like I have to like drag it onto the bed, and it's just not an easy quilt, whereas this one's a lot more lightweight, and I just think it's beautiful. I do have 2 extra pillow inserts from the old house, which I didn't actually realise I had, to be honest. What I might do is put these 2 in just like typical white cotton cases, and then kind of bring it forward. So do the 2 whites, the actual pillows, and then have the two at the back here, and then this one brought forward. And I do have some extra little dress pillows as well, but I actually think it looks really, really nice. It's a little bit of a different colour to the headboard, but the lighting in here is spotlight, so I feel like it's really exaggerating it. But once I've got my side tables in and it's lamp lit, I think it'll look really, really nice. I'm really happy with that. The reality of this room, look that way. And then we'll just focus on this side for the minute. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm going to get Johnny to have a look at it and see what he thinks. I've got a feeling he's going to say it doesn't look right colour-wise, but I don't know, I think it does. I think it looks really good. I mean, the other option is to go white, but see, when I didn't have this dress and I just had the duvet and the pillows on, like the white looks so stark next to the headboard. But yeah, I love it. I'm excited to get this room finished. I'm obsessed with this bed. I just think it's so beautiful. I love this little bit here. Like I don't know why I've always really wanted a bed like that. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to show you before I head off, which I do not know what's going on with the lighting. It's so dark outside. Why is it bright pink? Is that a bit better? I don't know. Anyway, so this is currently my office situation. That's the dressing room, a bit of a mess, but you've seen that. So this is the unit that I showed you guys that I saw in IKEA. It's called a Besta unit, and it's pretty much like IKEA packs, but for a unit, which is really handy. So this is the one I went for. So I've just done shelves the whole way, 3 doors all the way down. Went for these handles that, remember I showed you, I think I showed you, I saw them in IKEA in the Pax wardrobes. And then this part, I've done 2 little like cupboards under there. This is just really handy for like, it's obviously not sorted out yet, but just filming equipment and just stuff that, like I said, stuff that I need but I don't need out. I'm going to decorate these with some nice books and just make it like nice and aesthetic. Office is feeling a lot more functional, which is good, and kind of like I want to sit in here, you know, it feels nice and cozy. It's not got great light, but it's just a nice space to have. I also have my rail here, which is new in pieces. And then my desk is on that side as well. And then obviously I've shown you this, it's an absolute mess at the minute. That is today's job once I've sorted out this vlog, is get this all tidied up. But yeah, I feel like we've made really good progress. We are getting there. I'm just excited to sort the bedroom out now. Johnny said, should we just move our bedside tables from downstairs upstairs for the minute, but we're still sleeping downstairs. We were going to move up into that room like now, but because Biggie has hurt his foot and also he's not happy with the pup, he's sleeping in the bed with us, or bedroom with us at the minute. So last night we just had him in an open cage. Have I told you this? I feel like I have. Had him in an open cage in our bedroom. So I just don't want to like disrupt him anymore tonight or tomorrow night until he's basically off of his medicine and just feeling a little bit happier. But yeah, very exciting. I do feel like in the next, depends on like furniture delivery times, but let's say like next month to 6 weeks we'll be pretty much fully done, which is really exciting. So anyway, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to edit this vlog today and sort out this room and make it nice and tidy. Maybe make a start on the main bedroom as well and get some stuff underneath that bed. So yeah, I will see you all next week. I have quite a nice week next week. I've got I've got one overnight stay, and then actually 2. I've got a couple days away from home next week and nights away from home. So yeah, I'll take you along then. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Bye.